cutscene essentially, and then I died. So that's great. That went really well. Cool. Alright, let's let's do it again. Me talking, oh yeah, Crystal Mirage, has been giving me problems, but damn. Give me a scenario that I've never seen before, fantastic. And then it literally threw me off like mentally. Insane.
Show me what you can do.
Angelus Deer Simulator? Wouldn't Goat Simulator be better? Isn't Goat Simulator more hilarious than Deer Simulator? God, the amount of focus I need to put on this run is insane, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of insane how much focus I need to have here as we're doing it. I made a mistake. Why are you not dead? Have I seen it? Deer Simulator? No. Goat Simulator is amazing. Wait. You play Goat Simulator? Oh wait, no, you've probably seen Goat Simulator. Oh, that surprised me, Sid. I have Goat Simulator. I played it for like 20 minutes. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, hiya! Deer Simulator is a funny troll game. Was it supposed to be a... Was it supposed to be serious? I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would be like a... Like a Life is Strange type of scenario here. Do you stare at the headlights or do you cross the street? 20% of people said stare at the headlights. Oh! Was that the one I watched? Wait. No, what is the one I watched? The one where he was petting the goat? Because that, I don't think that was, I mean that was a Goat Simulator, but I don't think that was the Goat Simulator. Can't remember that. Motherfucker. Oh crap. That was the one? There was another one. There's another Goat Simulator, Sid. The one I have on Steam. Yeah, because I remember I watched that one. There's another Goat Simulator. Where I think that was a simulation of which had goats. This one is like you are a goat. So you're an actual goat trying to live your life in a city. It has a story. There's another goat one too. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I have that one. Yeah, that one. I have that one.
You are skilled, to be sure.
Deer Simulator can have great character creation in the beginning. Wait a minute. There's a character creation on Deer Simulator? Hold on. Hold your horses. Can I make a blue one? Can I make an anime girl Deer Simulator? A deer? Yes, this is another right. Yes. Should bust that out one down. For the shits and giggles. An anime deer. Yeah. You can male, female. But can I color it blue? That's my question. If I can't color it blue, I'm not playing this game. I have priorities for this stream, okay? We have a brand to keep. Can't be going any neutral colors nowadays. Can you run? Okay, cool. So 5 seconds off, that's fine, it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna cry about 5 seconds. Tutorial. I also know I made a mistake, but it's fun because I can never remember how to fix the mistake, but that's a whole different issue altogether.
Back. There's one down there. Let's take it down.
Okay.
Damn. Where does all that start? This is darkness wasn't bad enough.
Good. I got that menuing out of the way.
Fine here. Nice one, Jack. Now let's see
Handles
what
the blue deer.
secrets this place is hiding.
Yeah. You've never seen one before, that's why I'm going to be that. Oh, I got that one.
Try not to get hit. Stay out of the flames, unless you want to get cooked.
Let's find another way.
Okay,
around.
swap here. Get the mace. The mace. Quit the mace.
Through those flames.
Water might do the trick.
Oh my god, I paused.
Let's go.
Imagine pausing in a
This'll be
speedrun.
breeze.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Okay. I did not kill enough there. I guess I'll take it. I want to create a deer though. Yeah, make a deer. I can't help but notice Jack isn't very blue. That's default character. I can't do much about that.
Time for a change.
What's up, Chase? You know the RPGs you played 2 weeks ago? Same design. Oh,
How then?
Get
Vanguard?
yourselves together. Up ahead.
Good, that's a
Time
good
to go to
RPG.
work. Much of a fight.
Okay.
Keep it up, everyone.
I'm gonna do a gear check here. Oh my god, can I stop pausing the game? Holy crap. Imagine pausing the game on a speedrun. God damn it. You create your human character. Oh, you create a human character. Oh, I thought I was making a deer. Oh.
Time for a change.
1, 2. Okay. Thank you. Now let's see if the XP is a little better. I did lose time for like detours.
That's what I call crowd control.
Time to stop it once.
A human deer.
Finally a break.
There's a lot of those though, IRL. There's a bee. There's a bat chasing me.
This is the
Okay, got the thing. That's when I know I'm fast, by the way, if I get to that door and I'm mid opening the door and then I get that
Anything following
tooltip,
us?
that means
I
I'm
could
in good
keep
shape.
going.
If I get it before then I'm slow.
Wonder what's in there.
One thing I need to remember, a little small thing, is I have to be on daggers or not mage. Because if I'm on club, apparently it takes me longer to start sprinting. Which I don't get, but it's whatever at this point. Like, it's just, that is just what it is, so I just have to remember it.
No doubt.
You guys saw the game on... Gotcha. Hey guys, buy some coffee.
That was quick.
Now watch it learn a couple things.
Crap. Okay, that was a little slow.
So this is what darkness
Okay, got it. That's not bad. 10 seconds? It's okay, it was really fast chaos. So last time I was actually 10 seconds faster, but let's see how the... See, I am now level 5, so my level is better this time. I'm 6 now, which is even better. I was 5 last time. I still did not get an axe, but it's... I mean, a club, but it's okay. Okay, 3 minutes of menuing. I'm okay. I'm okay with this time loss. It's not major. It's like when you start losing like 30 seconds, that's when it's bad. Also, I do know I've been really consistent in Propica and BK and getting time there. So what I want to hope to see is a -30 on BK Propica, and then we can proceed from there. Like that's almost consistent. That I've been doing that almost in the past 5-6 runs. So.
And, you're first.
I find it funny how I am consistently also shaving. I've been shaving 5 seconds off of this menuing thing, because I was doing like a 322 and now I'm doing like a 318. It's like okay, well, I don't know how I'm getting faster. Although I did actually hear that people think some of the updates are speeding up load time, so that could be a thing. The speedrun give me PTSD. No, actually, not really. It's actually pretty exciting. Because of the challenge this is to execute. There's nothing that is giving me like problem. I mean, there are problems that are like I'm scared about because of my own execution, but it's not like you know, I fear for something or to that extent. It's just me being able to perform, and I just see it as a challenge. Like okay, let's just do this better.
And so their quest began.
But I have to put in, I just have to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over, and then I'll start to understand things. And as we do it, like on Monday, I mean, I understood a lot of other things, so, you know. No, I'm gonna think of this and be really excited. This is my first ever speedrun experience, so this is the base, this is the foundation, and I'm gonna refer to this anytime I attempt to speedrun any other games, and it's gonna be great. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing this run every single time I load up the game. And I don't do this off stream. This is all purely on stream. I don't practice off stream or anything. It's just been a lot of fun doing it, really. So no, not at all. Maybe a little bit more if like if I don't at least get really close to rank 1. Like maybe that'll kind of annoy me, but T322.
Been walking for a while.
Do a 318 last
Is this
time.
the cave the kid was talking about?
I don't see any other caves. Let's head in.
From atypical farming.
Damn webs.
It just all depends on your association and your
Stay away from those webs.
and what you think about it and stuff. That's all. Sometimes if you just give a positive spin to it, you'll
The air feels.
I didn't see. Did anyone see if I had a triangle?
Weird.
If I had a red triangle, anyone
Sounds like
see
I've
it?
been here before.
I've had that feeling
My eyes
before,
wasn't looking.
and it's best not to think about it. You won't figure it out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And right now we need to
Not that it
focus on
actually
the
really matters at this point, because it just kind of will tell me if I'm killing the cat fast or not.
They aren't known for that.
I guess I could take a look right here. Okay, we're good. I have Palace Stockholm Syndrome. I identify with my captor and keep going after each failed duty. Yeah, I guess that's deep dungeon for you. I don't know what that means. Oh, so on the right side there's an item level, and if I'm under item level, I get a red hazard signal,
Pirates sure chose an odd place
which
for
tells me that my gear is not appropriate. It's on the mission level, and that just tells me my gear is underleveled, which means I get broken a lot easier.
Be ready for anything.
Down!
I always wanted a cat, but not like this. I got something different.
Really good cat. Really, really good cat.
Swallow this key.
The thing must have been starving.
That is a
Pirates
top
didn't
tier
care for
cat
their
right there.
kitty.
Come out! We have plunder!
Okay, wake up early. See ya, Sid. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for passing by.
Don't think I've ever seen you so scared.
Oh,
I just hate being surprised.
why I did it so fast? My team isn't actually
Water
resonated.
magic. Love it.
All right.
Okay.
We should be fine here.
I could keep going.
Enemy spotted.
The webs are everywhere.
We'll be surrounded in no time.
Let's crush it and quick.
Hey, enjoy the city. Stay safe, by the way. Like, real talk, stay safe. I did not get 7. What the hell? My XP was great, now I don't get 7. I mean, I think I'll get the thing in time though.
And here I thought this world
See.
was all doom and
I should get
gloom.
7 from the Sahagin, but that's not what I want.
Because
Okay.
we're headed right back into the thick of it.
We'll do a bit. Yeah, well, I mean, Sig, I'm there almost every week, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly concerned too, based on basically just recent events, in specifically the city. So just stay safe.
Got company.
Come on.
Have a good time. Oh crap! Stay safe. What? Okay. Let's say, why didn't she break? That's 7. I mean, I made a huge mistake because I got 8. Wow. Okay.
Warm welcome. More monsters.
Why did I get 8?
That all you got?
I'm gonna stay Ronin now because I'm over leveled.
Right at close to cross.
Let's be the first to welcome these monsters.
Okay. So my level is exceptional. I'm shocked I got 8 there. I should almost guaranteed to get to 9 now.
Wasn't much of a fight.
Call it Glitchless. Let's toss him overboard.
I broke it. I'm just gonna stay on. I'm not even gonna go mage. I should be fine here. Sorry. I should get to 9 on mage. I purposely stayed Ronin. Oh crap! I didn't get 9. No! Oh, I fucked up, guys. I messed up. I'm gonna reset. Reset. Okay, so that's a lesson learned. Honestly, that's an interesting lesson learned, but that's a lesson learned. I'm resetting. We go again. It's a really interesting lesson learned right there because I was overconfident with that level and I over-leveled. It's okay because I kind of made a lot of mistakes too in the beginning, so it's okay. Are you if I may ask, Sig, what are you doing in the city? Can you talk about it? You don't have to talk about it. It's fine. But I hope you have a good time. Actually, I have friends. A friend of mine, a close friend of mine who I met in FanFest is coming to the city next week. And we're trying to work out if I could see them, but it didn't work out. But they're coming in next week to visit for a little bit. So I didn't do the thing. Okay. Ooh, okay. Have some good food, dude. I basically only go into the city to eat. Oh, and then to check Uniqlo for t-shirts, but that's besides the point. They're all sold. Well, actually, you know, I don't know. I don't think they're all sold out. At least last week, the one in Soho still had a lot. But because he's in here, gotcha. Okay. What about the food? Yeah, I know. Okay, good. One, two, three. I need some visual. At least I've done this and I've done this part enough times to kind of get it kind of consistent. It's just where the things showing up is what I cannot never figure out correctly. Wow! Okay, that's nice. That was 3 seconds behind last time, now we're 5 seconds up. Jesus, 8-second difference. Man, I wish the middle cutscene after Chaos Advent wasn't there. That's the only thing that's like, it makes it so irritating to reset the run. Because I have to go through literally 3 minutes of my life through cutscenes. But I guess every time I say that, then I follow up saying at least it gives me a break. I can think and stuff.
Skilled, to be
Maybe catch up with chat for a little bit, but... I'll be happy to get one damn run in today. Let's get one damn run in today. One damn good run, because last time on Monday we did 2, but I was 2 minutes and 20 seconds slow on both of them. I was 2 minutes 22. I was 2 minutes 22 seconds slow on the first one, then I was 2 minutes 27 seconds slower on the second one. And I lost times in different parts of the run too, which kind of sucked, but it's alright. The thing I'm trying to do is mash my trigger down as hard as I can, so I can guarantee that it will trigger. Literally.
This'll be a walk in the park.
I'm counting on you.
Kids run straight. Alright, again.
Warm welcome. Time to go to work.
Dodge. Move. Dropping down
There's one down there.
Let's take it down.
to the vent.
Damn. Where does all that dark?
Mini wing.
Guess the darkness wasn't bad enough. Should be fine here.
Okay,
Nice one,
that was pretty good.
Now let's see what secrets this place is hiding. There you are.
I don't stand a chance.
Timing. I like it. That was, I would say, A+.
Stay out of the flames, unless you want to get cooked.
Let's find another way around.
Better tread carefully. Have to get through those flames.
Water might do the trick.
Okay. So far, so good.
Let's go.
Jack, let's go.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
I am 3, that's good.
Time for a change.
Swapping out to daggers so I can sprint faster. I can sprint faster with daggers than I can with the club. Don't ask me why, just game mechanics. I've noticed that.
All right.
See anything following us?
Let's get ourselves together.
Okay, I'm gonna gear up here
Got company.
when I
Come
go
on,
up the
follow me.
stairs.
I hate cats.
Clean. Counter-Strike mechanics. Oh my god, I forgot about that, true. You run around... I remember learning how when you ran around with a knife you went faster. I'm like, wow, this is like a game changer. Oh, frick! I didn't change the mage because I got hit. Wanna make him Lala? In the multiverse.
Giving up already? Come on, let's tear
You gotta search the multiverse for that, because that's not happening in this timeline.
This will take us straight to the tower.
Time for a change.
Now then.
What should we do now?
Go ahead.
This'll be a breeze.
I didn't reach the door. Oh. I actually missed the door by a step. What the hell? Okay, so my level will be weird because I didn't get the vents. I wasn't on mage of the vent, and that was just unfortunate because I got hit by damn bat at the very end. Bats always ruin my lives.
What's in
My life.
Enemy spotted.
Let's knock him down.
Alright. Well, this is something I can taste. This is it. No doubt.
Easy as pie.
Can you guys go any slower? They didn't do anything on chaos. So I saved my fire for this.
So this is what darkness does to you.
Okay.
Keep it alive.
Okay. I don't know why I'm losing time. My splits must have just been weird when he did this fight. Every time I'm losing, like, I'm just not doing this as bad, but I think it's just, my splits are just weird. I got a club, Pog. I'm level 6, also Pog. Okay, let's not mess this up again with the levels. I have to kill BK with now I know. Like, what is nice about that last one is now I know guaranteed. I have to beat BK with a mage, even if I'm level 8, because I need the XP. Is what it is. I cannot cheese that or whatever. Be lazy with that. If I don't do it right, then I don't get the thing. I became a Lala with a varsity set and dyed it blue. I can't. So for me, I have nothing particularly against Lalas. You know, I kind of meme on that. You know, punting Lalas, whatever. It's the perspective. I can't play the perspective. You're like so low to the ground. I cannot play that perspective. And yes, you can adjust the camera. I know, but just I can't. I'm used to the Catgirl perspective, the specific kind of way the camera is positioned and whatnot, and that's what I'm used to. So.
And,
Your first test.
I did the camera swing better last time. About Femra? No. It's only Catgirl, dude. That's all I play. I still have my original Fantasias. My original 2 Fantasias. The one you got from the beginning of the game, and the one you got from Heaven's Sword. Whenever they added Ura. We're practicing the Kugani jump tower for FanFest. Then when I did the challenge, oh, it's the Biko character. It took some quick adjustment to clear it 5 minutes because I kept falling. Wait, Jason, you're at FanFest? Damn, dude, we could have met IRL. Well.
And so their quest began.
Next FanFest. I'm planning to go to TwitchCon. You gonna go to TwitchCon? The thing is, I don't have anything. I didn't set up anything. I'm banking on the fact that I can even get tickets, and then I'll deal with it from there. But I'll go to TwitchCon. I'm one of the 15 people that beat the challenge. Yo, let's go. You know what I did, Jason? Well, there's 2 things. I did the PvP one, which I rocked. You know what I was so proud about? The Eureka one. When they're like, oh yeah, get to the Aetherite in Eureka. Oh my god, I destroyed that. I galaxy brained that. So much fun. Probably not yet. I'm okay. I think I'm okay by October. Yo, Kira, thanks for the follow. Let's count how many Fantasia PvP double for winning. I played against one of the PvP dudes there, it's fun. Why am I losing time here?
We've been walking
Kira
for a
Aurora, are you
while.
related to Aurora Moon?
Is this the cave the kid
Aurora
was
Moon is a
talking about?
champion in our
I don't
community.
see any other caves. Let's head in.
I'm kidding, that's just partially a joke, you probably aren't. That would be so weird.
Stay away from those webs.
Okay, we're gearing up here.
Something is off here.
Nice.
The air
I do
feels
have enough eye level here.
It's hard to breathe.
Weird.
I've seen people with Dragoon while it was line.
I've had that
Yeah, I did
feeling
Dragoon. I picked Dragoon.
And
But
it's best
I
not
knew
to
how to
think
kind of
about it.
play Dragoon, so that's why.
Don't figure it out.
But I did Dragoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
I
now,
heard
we need to
from a
focus
friend who.
on
Oh! Hi.
Forget about it.
Okay.
Those the pirates.
Welcome in.
Be careful.
This is
There are
not
no
quite Deep Dungeon, but it's close enough. But hi, hello, welcome in.
Fangs, knock 'em out.
Hope your journey in Deep Dungeon has been going okay, and I am more than happy to talk about it now. I don't mind. Although, you know,
Yeah. Strong enough to
I do have problems about playing this game and talking because I forget things, but it's alright.
I've never seen it.
But yeah, let me know how you're doing. How's the runs
Pirates
going?
sure chose an odd place for their hideout.
Hope you're doing it. Okay, hold on. Let me kill a cat.
Oh boy.
Be ready for anything.
I always wanted a cast of knowledge this.
Can't let it do that again. There it goes again. Watch out!
Not great. Not great. Okay, like a A- on the cat, but it's not bad. I keep getting DCs at 150, and honestly, baking me VPN did it up. Damn.
Pirates didn't care.
Yeah,
for
there's a
their
couple people, Lemmy, that's been having that issue with. It's so I hate it. But I wish there was a solution. It's like, I don't know what possible solution there could be, but I wish there was a solution for that. It's fine. Well, the cat PNG. Oh, thank you, man. Actually, it's not a PNG. That is actually my web camera. When I stream Deep Dungeon, that is VTubing. This is real. That's the story, and I stick with it. Here.
Now then.
Let's get ourselves together.
I wish there was two, but the streams at least, yeah. Yeah.
knock 'em
I think,
down.
I'm not sure if you were posting Lemmy in Discord, if you were the same one. But there was someone else who's disconnecting commonly too, it sucks.
Well, it ain't gonna kill itself.
Makes perfect sense. Hell yeah. I like that emo. Oh crap! Whoa! Look in the chat! I have hyping and everything though, dude. Yeah, I mean it's partially because of the routing. Like sometimes the routing is a mess. So like the routing can get people into trouble, and I don't know. It's just, some people just have bad luck when it comes to that.
Anything following us?
I hate it. You are okay. You're the one who's been posting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I haven't heard too much in terms of that solution. Like the one big solution we got, Lemmy, was someone getting DirectX errors.
Take a good look.
And we do have a solution, or
Because we're
kind of a
headed
solution
right
for
back
that.
into the thick of it.
But the 90k, I had one friend who actually would only disconnect in Deep Dungeon, and he did eventually fix it, but I don't know what the solution was. But he did eventually fix it.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
That is not what I wanted to use. Okay. That was... I tapped my stupid thing at the last second. My MP's not bad. I think my levels should be okay.
So close yet so far.
Holy crap, I didn't mean to go that far. Okay, my level is good. Okay. Alright, we should be okay now. My MP's a little low though. Yeah, right now I'm working on Astro
No sweat.
Palace of the Dead, and that's been a blast, let me tell you.
Called his lessons. Let's toss him overboard.
I've got fleas that bite harder than you. Your jokes suck. Shut your trap. This weapon was forged by the You hit one. Thank you for the something.
Okay, my Ronin is perfect. Oh, sorry, I didn't hit the button. I was late. My Ronin is perfect. 30 sec. It's like 40 seconds plus now, so we're now good level. I need to be level 9 on Mage. I need to be level 4 on Ronin. That's what we have. Ben said he wants to do Astro Challenge run. I personally don't do solo, but I love watching you prog. The Astro run is really the final one. Like it's the hardest, hands down. And I was joking about Aurora, because we have a community member of ours by the name of Aurora Moon, and Aurora Moon just cleared Astro, which then was one of the reasons why he ended up getting Omni and Palace. But a lot of people were following his journey over there for that, so it was a lot of fun to see that happen and stuff. But I am on my own quests to do it. Wow, can I menu any worse than that? Holy crap. Okay. You're not into it yourself, Kira? It's all good. But if at any point you want to, we got a lot of resources to help you out. But I think a lot of people are really appreciating watching it too. It's been getting pretty hyped just to watch it, so I think that's been a lot of fun too.
Let's loot this place clean.
How many Astro Clears in the world? Yeah, less than 5 probably. I think Aurora is the only one in Endwalker, that's for sure.
Ever seen anything like that before?
Castle like this? I bet that's not even the centerpiece.
Alright, boys, kill something. I believe in you. If they kill something, I get extra MP, which means I can do another haste, but it's up to them to kill something, and usually they don't, but it's okay.
That did the trick. Let's go.
I bet this place is filled with secret rooms and hidden treasure.
I wonder what riches.
I haven't tried, it scares you, but I love watching now. Maybe one day. Yeah, Heaven on High, I would say, is definitely superior as the starting. I mean, the kit's better, it's shorter run, but I'll definitely warn you. One thing I'll warn you, it's a good thing. You get hooked on Heaven on High, and you beat Heaven on High, you're probably gonna want to keep going.
I can keep going.
And that's a good thing. You're like, you know what? Let's try the other one. And I would say, I'd want to say 99% of people eventually do end up in Palace, because it's like they want more of it. You know, either the different challenge or just to see what their hand is in Palace. I think most people do find Palace the harder one, which is fair. They're very close to each other, but they're also just different in terms of different difficulties. But yeah, that's probably going to happen. But even if you just do Heaven on High, it's fine too. But it is definitely a good one to start. I actually do suggest people start with Heaven on High because of those points, and it's shorter. You learn more faster too, in my opinion. I've done Heaven on High too. Ooh, yeah. You know, you're in a good spot then if you can remember that experience, because a 2-man is extremely close to a solo. What you have to do in a 2-man, like if you were following, say, Mage's Guide or something, you kind of don't veer off that guide too far. Like with a 3-man you do, like you can get through certain things with a 3-man, but not a 2-man. Like we're like, hey, don't pull this, you still don't want to pull it with 2 people. That's good experience. And a lot of people are learning via 2 people. As of recent, it's become like kind of a thing now, so it's kind of cool to see. Tachi, wait, Tachi, okay.
Show me what you can do.
Now watch, learn a couple things.
Nice, got him. Okay, that was actually perfect. I missed the gear there, but we're gonna go away from it. So now I have enough MP for this. So what we're gonna do is the one that Ralzer suggested to me was to get the haste gun.
You think he might be the one?
We need to make sure. Why not throw him at a badass monster? And I'd settle it quick.
I see some cubes over there.
We have enough, so now my team is faster, and we have enough MP to start with Tachi and hopefully open up on the Black Knight real fast.
Here it comes.
He opened with a good one.
Fast, and it hits hard.
Same thing with Fender and Neko, we made it to the low 7s flying for Shine. Ooh! Nice, let's go.
On my level. Is that all you?
Nice, really, really good. Yeah, duos are fantastic. I mean, like, even for Palace, some people are using that to, like, get through Behemoth. And that's a really good strategy to do that on Behemoth, because, you know, you get up 13 hours to Behemoth just to wipe is pretty intimidating, but to be able to get there with a little bit of insurance, even if you fail, it's really nice. I've taken in a few duos in Heaven on High. They're good, especially for the learning experience. Also, like, honestly, I would feel bad taking in 4 people and being like, hey, can I solo this? And like, there's like 3 other people just sitting around. To have like another person there, it's not too bad, and you can kind of like flip flop too. That's nice. Okay, this is a tough section here. It's just a lot of kind of semi-precise movement that I need to nail. Hopefully we can. I've done that once, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but that's a little, you know, Jason, that's a little special. I think, you kind of would be stupid to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna let you do this, dude.
Not really.
I don't think, you're wasting my time, man. Imagine.
What's that shining over
4 people, but 1 have trial. Yeah, that's a, you know, that's a special occasion. Just saying.
Whoa. That thing changes the weather.
Not sure what the timing would be there, but
Forest is different.
how is this game? It's still okay. So this game is on sale till the end of the month.
What is it?
I liked it.
Unnatural power is fused with the natural world.
The story's not bad.
Darkness.
You're full of
A lot of people meme
surprises.
about the
It's
story,
just something I heard.
and in all honesty, there is like if you stick to the cutscenes in this game, the story will feel disjointed. So there's a lot of lore that happens when you kind of spend time checking other, like going around and getting some extra lore stuff, and then it kind of connects a lot better. I thought the overall action part of this is fun. It's challenging. Coming from Elden and going straight to this, it was like kind of satisfying. So I was pretty happy with that. I thought it was a pretty good game. Just kind of don't expect a true numerical Final Fantasy out of this, because it isn't. That's not what this is. But for what it is and what they're trying to do, they did a pretty good job. No real big glitches. The game released really well.
Of course. You've seen what's in the shadows.
Can't ask for anything better than that, honestly. But I like it.
We'll be surrounded in no time. Let's get it over.
Good check.
That was seriously awesome.
We should be
But now I'm finding myself doing these speedruns, and I've been thoroughly enjoying this speedrun. First game I've ever speedrun in my life, like seriously like this, with the exception of maybe Deep Dungeon, but
It's all connected.
Remember this for later.
it's been a fun game. This is a fun game. I like it. Oh my god. Okay, that's okay.
This is the one.
Could have been worse. I would say in the beginning, when the game released, Kira, I had a lot of my buddies streaming it, and almost most of them, I didn't hear a single bad thing coming from anyone. Now, a lot of them didn't beat the game, though. Like, they didn't have time, you know, whatever, obligations and whatever. But everyone who tried it, like, liked it, at the very least. They got the slip.
All right.
My MP is, again, what it was last time, so I guess we'll take it. Okay. But yeah, it's just a pretty solid game. It's just different,
Oops,
you know.
over there.
It's a different
Shouldn't we
version
take
of
a
Final
breather?
Fantasy, but the perfect thing, yeah.
Got company.
Still scared of lightning,
4
Jet?
people, yeah.
Bet.
I have a perfectly healthy fear. You go out there, Ash.
Probably pick it up, the sale ends, do something off 14. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm having a blast doing some variety games on my end to kind of break up a little bit on 14, just a tiny bit, but it's been good.
Did I?
Yep.
Okay, take the fire because I want the MP.
I do now.
No other game has this much wall buckle action.
Any chance you could forget that?
That's true. Speedrunning seems to be a perfect pipeline for someone who runs Deep Dungeon solo. That's what I'm saying. Well, you know, it's funny because I think even back in like when I was a kid, I've always wanted to go fast in video games, but I've never took it seriously with like a serious speedrun and such. But okay, I don't think that was good. Oh, but I am smoking. Whoa, my team just died.
Don't worry, Jet.
LOL. What happened? Oh, he probably got killed by a cactuar. Hehe. Dem cactuars. Doesn't really matter. It's not important. Okay. My bud who snagged Necro speedruns other game like Hitman, GoldenEye. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna get on this point in a second, Kira. If you can hang for like 2 minutes.
Try some.
I'm gonna open with fire here. I just want to watch this opening attack here. Oh, what? I got broken. Okay, that's not bad. I have seen a handful of actual speedrunners, you know, apart from your friend, although I could be talking about one of them, like literal speedrunners, people who have been on GDQ, and they're engaging in going for Necromancer, and I thought that was sick. Like I see a couple people doing in the directory, and their profile is like speedrunner, and I'm like, oh shit, that's awesome. One of our good buds now, Bowie the Hero, he's been on GDQ, he's been on ESA. He's a exceptionally awesome speedrunner of multiple games, and he's engaged with Deep Dungeon now too. He has Lone Hero, but he's working on Necro, and yeah, I guess that challenge for Deep Dungeon does attract apparently the speedrunners, or it's been spreading. Like maybe one or two people were like engaged with it, and they started spreading it to the community and such like that. I think it's pretty awesome. Not to mention also the fact that you can get Necromancer for free on the free trial is pretty nutty too. Like,
And where there's a crystal,
you can just like give it a shot and then just see if you like it or not. Like you don't even have to pay for the game, you can do it. It's good nuts. Swapping gear here. Please be up level. Nice.
Should be fine.
They're taking out jobs. Oh man, it's making the community bigger, Sig. If you're interested in doing speedrun in Deep Dungeon, if you're interested in doing speedrun and do it, doing speed to do it. Yeah. I mean, this is my gateway right now. This is again my very first game that I'm attempting to speedrun, and I'm having a blast doing this. Really, this is a lot of fun. No, Heaven on High you can't do. The free trial's up to Heavensward, so that's why Palace of the Dead is viable. But yeah, not Heaven on High yet. Okay, so last time this fire dude threw me off big time. So let me pay attention to where this fire is going out. Okay, that's what is supposed to happen. Last time she shot it at me.
let's find it.
Okay. That was nutty that she did it at me last. What the hell? She did it at me last time. That threw up the entire run. I lost focus after that. Like literally 99 times out of 100, she would shoot that fire towards the laser, and that last run she shot it at me. I've never ever seen that before. Oh.
Weird.
Oh well, that's the nature
I
of
feel like
speedrunning.
I've climbed this tower before. Is it different?
And so right now, for SOP, I do have the second fastest time in the world, which is awesome. And I'm really proud about that. So I'm trying to push to rank 1, but rank 1 is really, really good. And I'm essentially trying to duplicate his run, and it's just been really hard. But it's been fun trying to chase it right now. Okay, so coming up to the section I hate so much. I think I'm not gonna haste. I think I'm just gonna get it. Well, actually, yeah, let's just go. Come on. Okay, got it. Don't die again. Okay. Not bad. Can you not? Okay, I would say that's a B+, but it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I knew a speedrunner trying to steal. I'm trying to steal the same job. To me, I get no satisfaction in games. I get no satisfaction in sets of games that can push me to the absolute limit of my own willpower. It's a journey. To enlighten and necromancer is my hardest and favorite challenge. Yeah, isn't it? Oh, dude. That's like, you share definitely the same thought as a lot of other people I love you for sure. So I mean, I think it's so great that this challenge in particular has been kind of universally like, yeah, this is the hard one. Like, there is no person that I've known to look at the necromancer challenge and be like, yeah, you know, it's not the best. Like, it's just universally hard, and I think that's kind of cool. It's like people see the title and everyone is just like, oh yeah, this guy's a badass, you know? Okay. Hi Chimera, be nice to me, because last time you were nice to me. I lost a lot of time here. I could lose a lot of time, I could stay the same. Excellent. Good. That went literally the best I could ever go. Fantastic. And as you saw, I didn't gain much time because my last split was like literally doing Chimera perfectly, so good. Looking good. Gotta keep this up. Now this next level, I have literally ended my run and I had to reset because of certain shenanigans, which was basically getting kicked off a platform. So I have to hope that doesn't happen again. We do have to do a big menuing section here, and cross my fingers I have enough XP, which is to unlock fully from a specific job. There was only one time out of, say, 10 times where I did not have enough XP here. I have so much anima now. Okay. I feel like something is not right that I have so much anima right now. Why do I have so much anima? I never use other abilities in the game to get... Wait. I never used other abilities the game gives me except job specific. Yeah! Some of them are. I mean, we're getting Flee in here, I love use, because it's gonna make me go faster. Kind of obvious. But certain ones do. I mean, I'm using the Ronin one, which is Summon Tachi, that increases my damage. I'm gonna be having Flee, I'm gonna have Reinforce from one of the other ones that will speed up my charging thing. So it depends on what build you're going for, but certain abilities can certainly be helpful. That's for sure.
I think.
You think? Or you hope?
Both.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Can you get off me? Did I get the... Okay. Okay, that's really good, kind of. Flea's coming in. And gear.
Here it comes.
We're a few steps behind.
Okay, Flea's in.
We got this.
this? Get away from the walls.
I know.
I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there is something I'm missing right now. I don't know what it
It's
is.
just how I am. You are helpful. Sometimes.
That's practically a compliment coming from you.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I didn't get any. What?
Bad feeling justified.
Okay.
Time to go wild, Jack.
Kill him. Kill him and give me haste. Kill him. Kill him. Ding. Oh, they killed him, but it was too late.
Should be fine.
I could keep.
Oh, just in time. Sweet. Get that. Okay, just in time. I got that haste, so that was kind of cool because then I was able to get a little bit of haste right out of the elevator, which is just a little bit faster.
Our attacks go right through it.
Okay,
It's like
skipping the thing
swinging
here.
at air.
Yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain. I think I have everything. Like, I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need. It's just like, I'm surprised I have 3 extra anima, and I don't know why I have 3 extra anima. It confuses me a bit. Everything seems good. Gear is leveled. I have Tachi and Flea. Yeah, we should be good.
Monsters.
Got. Lives will be easier without them.
Go up from here.
Okay. Okay, don't miss the switches. Good, I missed the switches.
We won't have to smash you.
Resonate. Excuse me. Okay.
Gotta keep our heads cool.
Okay, I need to hit the cubes. I kind of went a little bit ham. Got some gear, that's good. Hit the cube because it's gonna give me some extra hits here. Okay, now not get kicked off the platform. This is where I lost 2 of my runs last time. I'll show you in a sec why. Okay, so when we get to this next section, there are places I can drop. I can get kicked off and dropped to the floor below me, and that is what happened twice last time. So I'm gonna hope that it doesn't happen this time again.
Time for a change.
Whew. Okay, so far so good. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Alright, good. Just made it. Oh my god, get in the door. Okay.
Time to go wild.
Oh, Ash is in here. Oops. I hope Ash can kill something over there. Just give me just a little bit of TP there, but not a ton.
Almost at the top.
Stay close.
Okay. And set up for haste. When the screen fades black.
Come on.
This one. Okay. Let's do Tiamat clean. I believe the last time I did this, I had I did do this in 2 cycles. I do it in 1 cycle. So the second phase of this, if I don't do it in 1 cycle, she regens and just makes it slower. Nice.
Things can't ever be easy.
That's an alchemy's emote, right? That's a good emote. Once I saw her have it, I'm like, well, can't have it anymore. That's hers. Yeah, it's all alchemy. It's just like good Mandy ones.
Let's make sure it stays.
Nice. I got lucky. I caught his head when he was dropping down. Yeah, oh, I love it. That was the birth of why my PNG tuber exists, was because I thought it was such a cool idea. We do have an animated emote of it, but I'm like, let's just make this the way of me talking. Thanks to Gims, man. Good stuff. Honestly, I should credit him. Oh crap, that's one thing I need to do. Even though he's technically not an artist, but... Okay, so last week we were like really good on time like we are now. Oh, those are good ones, Kira. We were really good on time now, but Zombie Dragon completely messed me up, and I know what happened. He was doing an ability, I tried to adjust to the ability, and literally it just didn't work. Like, it just failed horribly, and it set me back miles, like literally miles. So I hope that we can get a little clean on that one. Gear check. Oh, gear is lovely. Okay, cool.
But I can't find the words for it.
Aya. Oh. Aya's is super good. High quality, 60 frames per minute.
Really? Are you crazy?
Yeah, Aya's really good.
I hate this.
Sweet.
I've got this
Okay,
feeling in my
so
stomach.
do I go straight to the boss? Yes, I'll go straight to the
I feel like I
section.
might be pretty good at climbing.
Don't be so
People like mine a lot too,
That
and
thought
mostly
might not be
he is
your
providing.
own, so I
The
do
man's
it
so...
again myself.
I like that one a lot though, it's
Avalanche,
nice.
Be careful.
Good.
This good in a while. Anything following us?
Okay, not great. Because my MP is not superior, but I think I might try to resonate here. And let's hope that my guys can kill something, because I will not have enough MP to continue going
Look at
fast.
those icicles. Don't look very stable.
I'm gonna lose haste or something, and we're gonna go slow, but it's so unfortunate. It's, you know why, we know why that happened? Because I missed my initial, oh my god, the wall
never
next
thought
to me
it would be
fell.
this bad.
I missed my
Let's go
initial,
slowly.
thingy when I was trying to hit the ogre, and that's why my MP is a little off, because I had to use an extra
Got our
one.
work cut out for us.
This'll be fun.
I'm so over.
Going left, 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 left.
So,
First
when
left.
we first got to this mountain, I felt lost.
That's the
Also
second left.
excitement at the thought of scaling this thing.
Excitement? I don't believe you.
Well, if that isn't a portentous roadblock. Ash, any memories of this?
But from the looks of it, there's gotta be a way to open it up somewhere. Let's find it.
Is that Morbol just chilling there?
This is the same color as the boulder earlier. Now, take a look.
Sure. First, let's clear the field.
Because it's so angry. Frames per minute, yeah. Oh wait, there's an axe. Saw that at the very end. Morbol, what the hell are you doing? And Morbol usually doesn't aggro.
Might be in big trouble. We gotta keep our heads cool.
Okay. Pretty good. A couple mistakes here, but it's alright. You'll probably see maybe a 1 minute 10, 1 minute 08, because I lost just a little bit of time, but it's okay. Alright. Cooperate with me, Mr. Zombie Dragon. Cooperate. Let's do this.
Watch yourself!
Its body is decaying. Look, it's creating sludge.
Smells nasty. Let's keep our distance. Using its own
Adjust.
flesh as a weapon.
The
Okay,
whole
not bad.
area is covered in that rot. What do we do?
Now watch and learn a couple things.
We're running out of room to maneuver. There must be a way to get rid of it.
Lost half his body, but it's still going.
Excellent. That is how it should go. Every
Just a
time.
mindless animal clinging to
Good.
survival. Take your own advice and keep your guard up.
Whatever you say, yeah.
I do want to... So like, my animated emotes are really thanks to Gims who just out of the goodness of his heart, he's like, hey, here you go, and just like put it together and stuff. And not to say they're bad, they're fantastic. I am so grateful because they have been used so much in this channel. But I do want to like get in contact with more someone who is more into actual animated emotes and like one of the artists and get to there. But I'll get there eventually. Chayla gave me a whole bunch of links. I'm gonna get there eventually because I really love the kind of that high quality movement of the emotes. It's like it's so good to look at.
So the earth crystal's in here somewhere,
Okay, I
right?
need to be careful with my
it's
haste
covered
here.
in darkness.
Actually, I also lost a lot of time here in my other one too.
It does.
Yeah, I love the one that really caught my attention was the just some of people's waving emotes. Really good, just simple waving, like it looks really good.
We better watch our step.
Okay.
Nice try. Hiding in a
Make
place
a
like
POT
this,
vlog.
huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ideas that I want to think
Attacking them
about.
head
But
on is suicide.
Then let's find another way. I'm not about to die here.
A lot of darkness for such a little thing.
Get rid of it, Jack. Better check
We got this.
interesting. Got a little too fast.
Now then, let's go.
I don't stand a chance.
Wall's moving! We gotta do something! First, the clock's ticking. Any ideas?
We got that transition. Okay, I'm gonna poke Doggo here.
Not off to a good start.
Come on. Okay, right before we jump, because I've been having a problem with him jumping. Get the key. Okay, got the key.
Hey, Sophia.
Very, very
Just
good.
What is this dark crystal?
Very happy with it so
I
far.
know what it can do, but what in the world is it?
I wish I could tell you, but there's no way for us to know for sure.
Astos might know something.
Point. Let's ask him next time. Do you remember anything about that place, Ash?
Little. It's where I got the crystal from Jack.
Ah, right. Makes sense.
Reminisce about the past when you're old and gray. Like now you have a job to do.
Aya has a great wave. Oh, dude, Aya's is top tier. I should talk to her and ask her where she got her animated ones.
No, it's not that. I touched that black mist. Monsters leave behind. Flashes.
My MP is actually not great. Like, it's okay, but it's not great.
They belong to me.
Oh, I'm gonna...
I hate
Okay.
that feeling. These crystals protect us from that.
I'm gonna hit the vent here. I need
those
MP
cubes.
for this one.
could
It's not
use
as
a
high
break.
as I would like it to be, but I will haste spot. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Alright.
Okay, that's a bit of an issue, but I think I should have enough MP when I smack the enemy. They are like just high quality. Look at that high quality, dude. My god. Animated artists are getting way better too ever since the addition of it too. Not a good lich. Not a good lich at all.
They're being absorbed by the fiend.
I'm gonna lose time here. For some reason,
Man, looks like we're not done yet.
It won't go down so easy. Jack, ready?
Of course I am.
okay. Yeah, I lost 10 seconds. That's not bad though. For some reason, my brutal tackle was just not powerful enough. I think I didn't do full charge on the brutal tackle. That's why that happened. It's okay. I'll take 10 seconds. I mean, I kind of gained some time and lost some time. So it's alright. You use yours. You use more than your own. I don't blame you, dude. But yours are really good though. I like yours a lot. I like the bonk. See, the music one is one I want to get to. I want to have a music one. You have really good ones, Kira. It's the, you know what? It's the pink hair and the cuteness. That's the only thing that Aya kind of has, and really matches her character. I can understand that, but I mean, yours are cute too. Not to say yours aren't cute, and they come across like that. Okay.
Have you ever seen things?
No. Go away. Oh my god, that's a good one too. I know, I do. See, I really do like my cat girl emotes a lot. Just the animated, and to get them animated is gonna be definitely interesting. But I really am happy with the cat girl, my emotes that I have.
Enemy spotted.
I think I know this place.
Careful, or you'll upset Jack.
There's a reason we can't remember our past.
What?
So we can focus on our mission. What else?
Pyro's great ones. Oh, those are Pyro emotes?
I can get behind that.
Sue.
This water
Wait.
is so clear. Let's try some.
This is the thing's huge. Must be good soil.
Still in our way. Let's cut through.
Apparently I have enough MP for haste. Cool.
I can barely see a thing in this fog. We had better proceed with caution.
Time for a change.
Why am I missing MP? Oh, well, I'm not even hitting the thing. Why am I missing MP? It's
So
really,
tell
really
me,
weird.
which one will you choose?
Which what?
Reward
Like I'm
for
just
restoring
low of
the
MP
crystals.
for some reason.
Will it be treasure?
Why is that happening?
Or the princess?
I don't remember being offered a reward.
Of course you were. You just
Poor Sarah. Being offered up like a prize. If I
This
were
is
her,
kind of weird. My MP is usually kind of okay
Me too.
here.
But ridding the world of royalty's old-fashioned ways is no easy feat.
well, maybe the Warriors of Light can do something about that.
That would be old.
This will be a little slow, but it's alright.
I can't choose.
Sure is human in here. Must
Oh,
be
I
all this
literally
I-
took the scenic route. Nice, GG. I'm out of focus right now. That's why it's happening. Get back in focus. Get back in focus. Get back in focus. Okay.
This is the
Gonna lose a little time here because this was probably the worst wicked arbor that I've had. Okay. We got there. That's a messy wicked arbor. There's a lot of things, but I was really curious why my MP was just out of whack. Like I just had less MP.
This one must be the tyrant of the forest. It's disgusting. I want it out of my sight.
What's wrong? Keep it together.
Got all your moves?
One better.
What's it doing to the ground?
Okay, not a great morball, but we're doing kind of okay. Could be a lot worse.
Time to go wild.
It's still alive. When will this be over?
Stop whining at me. No skin left.
I'd rather die.
Okay, not bad. Ugh, yeah, I lost a couple seconds there. I got silenced too. It kind of sucked, but I'll still take the 1 minute ahead. I got. I need a. Okay, it's fine. The silence sucked. Okay, there's areas here that I could lose time on Mount Gulg, but we were pretty clean on this one, so hopefully I can just maintain the 1 minute plus. You just got gifted 5. Nice. Yeah, get the good ones. You just hang around a certain stream, you get gifted. Like Spofi's one, where like, if for some reason I really wanted her emotes, I just have to stay in her stream like long enough and then I get it. Pretty funny.
We got company.
Time to go to work.
Okay, not the best there. We'll take it.
That's an impressive door.
People are
Guess
so
we go
generous in
through
her chat.
Not
My
until we find a way
MP,
past this
what is
small
up with my
That's
MP?
weird. I'd expect it to be hot.
It's weird. It's like I'm getting less than
That's
usual.
because the fire crystals.
It wasn't a
covered in
patch since last time I was here.
Must be a fiend here.
Not great, but we got it.
Ah, wind will rid us of this gas.
lava.
Gotta be a way to cross it. Let's find it.
It's almost too easy.
So what happens when we revive the fire crystal? I mean, we've been using fire without it.
The real fire is much hotter than you remember.
Really? So water will boil faster?
Indeed. Not just that. Hotter fire gives off more energy.
Okay.
It's the cornerstone of progress.
This looks good. Now then,
Let's get ourselves together.
Okay, MP's
Over
okay.
there.
I'll check it out.
Probably have to haste again. Okay, MP now is good. I have enough MP for haste.
Long ago.
Yeah, that means we're
Fully
making
here.
progress.
Might be in big trouble.
Okay. Aside from the beginning, it's pretty solid. MP is not good enough. I'm gonna have to hit the.
We must be near the top.
I have to hit the
That means
Q.
the fiend's close too.
That was close. Make sure you're ready.
Okay. This category is very generous as a whole, to be honest. I've subbed to so many of my friends and get bumps. Yeah, 14 is a 14 is. I know there's been some memes about sometimes the community and such, but it is a hell of a good community. A lot of good people, a lot of kind people. That's for sure. Did I Tachi? I did.
We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Yeah, the deep dungeon dudes are certainly the deep dungeon streams for sure are really, really generous. This one really well. Give me an axe. I mean, I do have a 47 axe, but I could use another one. I did not get one. Okay, so this might be a little interesting, but we'll try. Okay. So still about a minute ahead, so I just need to maintain. There's not too many sections in the coming ones that I could potentially gain a lot of time. Like, we could stay kind of on par, because we're pretty good. The biggest section would be in about 3 stages when we get to the Possessed and back to Cornelia. That's definitely a section where I could gain a lot of time. But I have to stay pretty even right now, and then we might do some good stuff. So hopefully we can keep it going. This is, by the way, this coming section, for some reason, it's like my hands forget how to play the game, because a specific ability that I'm supposed to use, I, for some reason, cannot nail it, and it's irritating me. I don't know what's up. It might be now like a psychological thing at this point. I just don't know what to do about it, other than just keep trying and keep bashing my head against it. So it's weird because, so what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to hit a 3-hit combo. I do normal attack, normal attack, normal attack, followed by a special attack, and for some reason, starting in this area, I cannot fire off that normal attack. Like, I don't know what's going on. The special attack, I don't know what's going on. It's just like the timing's weird or something like that. It's just really, really weird. So hopefully I can nail it, because
That
it's the
looks pretty
difference
old.
between like literally
Wonder.
on pace
Does it
to
work?
losing an entire minute, because I just don't hit the combo. It's bad.
Looks like things are finally in motion.
All right.
It's finally open. Let's go.
Hey, Jack.
Let me guess. More memory talk.
Memories are precious, don't you think?
They're so precious. Keep them to yourself.
Going left here for the slide.
So the place we came from is different from this one. We came to this world to strike down chaos and become warriors of light.
Good.
You don't need to say everything you think, you know.
Let's get back up there.
Almost. Timing. Oh, that enemy got me as I was coming out of the animation lock.
Nothing's ever easy for us, is it? Let's silence this thing.
Now last time this ghost over here caught me and kicked me out of the ladder. Yeah, not this time. I don't know how that ghost was able to do that last time.
Now we have a way back.
The next time we need a breather. Now then.
Be good.
What should we do now? We got company.
Someone got broken.
Time for a change. This
Gear check. The axe is not great.
Thing I can remember about home.
I'm gonna play safe on this one. There's gonna be a cat that I can kill later, and I'm gonna back out to get the gear and come back in. That could be hugely beneficial, especially for Break Law. I might start taking some gear safety checks in this run, so we'll see.
I want to go home. To a home I can't remember at all.
Hey, are you guys listening?
Got the flee. Okay, we're good. That's okay. If I did the flee late, that's not bad, because I'm not gonna re-flee until the elevator. So that's okay.
Watch out!
I need to dash. Okay. I need to save the MP because I need it for the upcoming part with events, which will have the cat.
Time for a change.
Okay.
Why are you so afraid of the past?
Not afraid.
The things we see on this journey?
Upcoming event with a cat, and I will back up to get the gear.
Everyone's memories. There's a reason we've forgotten. There must also be
I
a
will have
reason
to
we
remember
remember,
haste, haste,
right?
haste, 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 haste. I have not
Like I
hasted this
care.
entire time, so if I try to do it fast, I will not get the haste. I should have actually set that up a little bit before.
We'll be surrounded in no time. Let's get it over with.
Cat's in a good spot right now. I can pick up the gear really fast.
We got a ways to go.
Okay, here. Haste.
Hey,
Okay, I didn't get anything
So,
too good,
aside
so I'm
from
gonna hope
becoming
that I
warriors
can
of
get
light,
something in the next part.
I feel like we have
Okay,
a
this
greater
part.
purpose.
This is the tricky one,
Do you two
because we're gonna be dealing with the laser cannon that always
I
catches me,
remember
so I'm gonna hope that I can
Here,
deal with this
and getting
properly.
the crystal.
I know I don't want to lose to anyone else. I know I have to live and... No. No. Jacqueline is to be over here, she said. Let's not.
Can't do this fast.
There must be a way to stop it. We just have to find it.
There's a way that Rouser did this, and I need to learn how to do
Let's
that.
be the first to welcome these monsters into the world.
Come on. Okay, good.
This one won't go down easy. Be on your guard.
Give me some gear.
Seen something this good in a while.
Nice.
Okay, I got some gear, but I didn't get an axe, but I'll take it.
We can do that.
Okay,
Jack.
Save it.
let's see.
There's a fight up ahead, and it won't be easy. We have to focus on what's in front of us before we can think about the things behind us.
Completely single-minded, huh?
Alright, so it's up to this. It's up to me here, if I can do this combo. Really, really crossing my fingers that I can do this combo. If I can't, honestly, the run could just be botched right here. Come on, Self, I can do this.
No way. That might be. I know it. It's that same attack from before.
I messed up.
Falling to pieces.
All right then.
Okay, a little late, so you saw I failed it 3 times there. Failed it literally 3 times to do the combo, but... I think I need to press it harder, that's what it is.
Looks like that set it off. I think it might need someone to calm it down.
Okay, that's clean.
Shall we?
Okay. Only lost about 5 seconds, but a little bit better there. I'm gonna take that. I mentioned I gained some time from the ruins. Okay, give me an axe, give me an axe, give me an axe, please. I got an axe, yes! Okay, that's really good. Good RNG there, because that will carry me through this next fight, this
Nice
next
work.
section, which, it's hard. But having an axe there is going to be pretty tremendous, so really good. Bit of time. Hey Sig, thanks for being here. And, I guess you'll be in the city now, so have a good time there and stay safe, and, we'll catch you next time, dude. Okay, this is an important section that that I want to get clean. Maintain this time.
Looks like we're in the ocean now.
I should have guessed. Where else would the fiend of water be?
This mark here. It means we shouldn't use fire, right?
Try not to get hit.
I didn't get hit with that.
The door opened. Was it because we destroyed that generator earlier?
Maybe. Anyway, it's open. Let's go.
Not the best.
Seen something this good in a while.
Look at all the electricity coming out of that thing.
We should definitely keep a quiet.
This door. All the same design as the others. So, it's easy to find
Yeah.
a generator.
It was a little messy, but at least we have the haste and the flee going to this next section, which should hopefully carry us. Also, there's going to be a massive menuing coming on, and there's this section coming in. Gonna get Berserker into action here.
It's a dark aura
Okay.
in the air. It's down there.
That could only mean
Berserker.
Closing in on the water crystal. Then let's keep going.
Okay. All anima. Okay, battle settings. Put in Marauder.
Time for a change. It is.
Only haste here, because we want to have...
Jack. What do you think of
I don't want
Princess
flee
Sarah?
here, because I
What?
need to have enough
At least it's
TP
not
to
Talk of
smash
the
this
Past.
Sahagin, hopefully.
I'm asking about you now.
I've got no interest in her as a person. But I know I have to protect her at all costs.
Well, she is the symbol of hope and Cornelia.
You really want to protect her?
Nice.
How about becoming a
Excellent,
knight?
excellent, excellent.
That's up to the royal family.
Oh,
Even if you
I'm
were a
targeting.
knight,
Okay.
I'd expect they'd give you work that requires a less delicate.
Haste.
This must be the key to that
I think I want to save TP here to have it for... I should have probably fleed though. I want to have it for the Morbol.
By the way, why were those pirates so upset?
Right now, they are at the mercy of the wind.
I should have fleed. I should have fleed. Because I'm not going to have this haste by the time I get to Morbol.
The sea will be itself again.
Be itself?
I admit I'm unclear on the details.
I doubt those pirates know either. Something tells me they'd be in a bad mood either way. We're a few steps behind.
Come on, we can do this!
Come on. Okay, not a bad Morbol. Could be better, but we got there.
This key is a little different from the other one we've got.
MP is not great, but we got there. Actually, I think my mistake might have been getting gear up again, but it's okay.
Right.
So I would say this is not bad. I'd give it maybe a B+. In terms of what's going on with the run. I'll probably lose a little bit of time, but not a lot of time.
Time for a change.
We are of a level, so at least the Kraken will be a little bit better. Kraken can give me a little bit of issues, but I'm gonna just kind of pray that it won't give me issues. That's all I can tell you.
There's that sinking feeling again. Which can only mean
Yeah. Fighting feet. Long last. Stop dragging your feet, Jim.
Okay, give me a good Kraken. Again, it comes down to me hitting my combo, so let's hope I can hit my combo.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Well,
Not good. Now don't get hit yourselves. It's hard. How they don't head on, it's gonna hurt.
okay, good.
Can't be good for the skin.
Swapping out to mage just so I can haste right away.
He's definitely angry.
So what? That won't save him now.
He's watching our every move. Be careful.
Desperate.
Nice. Oh god, that's good. Okay, not too much of a game, but we did gain some time there, so that's as good as I would ever hope for. Good stuff. Now, the question... Am I getting the axe or yes? Or no? Do I get this axe that's coming in? I think I will. I think I'm gonna route this in to get an axe here. I've had so much problems with the Iron Giant, I'm going to route this in to get the bonus axe that that it's going to show up. There is a guaranteed axe that I can pick up. Oh wait, we're still. Oh no, Cornelia first. Oh okay, BK. Okay, do BK first. Okay, BK is a huge section. If I can do really good here, I'll get a lot of time back, and it will come down to me again doing my damn combo. It's the thing that's messing me up this entire time, always, is that I can't do the combo. Okay, this is an important section that I could get some time back. Couple cutscenes.
Enemy spotted.
Knock him down.
Can you guys get a kill?
Mad.
No mercy, or we die.
Yeah, I know.
Why is this
Good gear
happening?
check.
You restored the crystals.
It's like Sarah said. The world's changing. Not everyone can handle that.
I doubt we can expect a thank you, even if you...
Okay, BK. I could end this fight in 10 seconds, or it would take me 20 minutes. I believe.
Time for a change.
Okay, took a little bit long, but we got there. Again, that was just not great. Getting that combo, it always gives me anxiety at this point, but we got there, so good. Could still be better, and I did get an axe. Oh man, I got an axe. Oh boy. Okay. Because I got an axe, then I will skip the axe that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna skip the detour. If I didn't get an axe, I would have gone and got it, but we got one, so that hopefully will be enough. I'm gonna see. It's gonna be an experiment, but I'll see. Okay, now this is the section that's gonna be tough. Iron Giant has given me a lot of problems, but I'm gonna hope that I can keep this as clean as humanly possible. Oh my god, I just double hasted by accident. Whoops. Okay.
I have no memory.
Okay, a little bit of time lost there, but it's
White
alright.
walls, white floors. Honestly, I find it unsettling.
Well, we're here, and we have a job to do.
I know that. Let's find Astos.
Careful. This place seems liable to fall. Typical Ruthenian quality.
Every room looks the same to me. Easy to get lost.
Not if you pay attention. There are differences.
Warm welcome.
Come on, follow me.
I don't think my team can kill anything. They can try.
You've heard of Lufenia, Neon?
It's a fairy tale, right? Everyone's heard of it. Stories say it started as a tiny village, looked down upon by the great kingdoms of the moon. Through some
That was
sorcerer
actually really
science,
good.
it soon overshadowed its neighbor.
Interesting.
It prospered.
I've never had that happen before, and that's
Strange
actually
devices
exceptionally
served
good because I have the
outposts.
TP needed to haste the flee again.
Broke out the Illumination.
My whole purpose was to hit the enemies enough to get enough MP so I can have haste again. So what I had been doing was I've been poking that Morbol a couple times to get it, and in this situation I actually just got it from because he did a charge attack. So that is now a time save.
It was then, when the Cornelians weary of the war and on the verge of breaking, without any warning, if anything. Now we should be able to unlock that door.
Because if I don't do that, then I have to walk through this whole section without like any speed boost, and that I think is important. It'll just kind of come into play. I feel like.
Excellent. It's open.
Fleeing here. I'm just gonna do a quick gear check to see what we're looking at right now. We're pretty good. Everything's kind of on par from the previous floor. I'm gonna pick up at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 more pieces of gear, and hopefully it's gonna be enough for Iron Giant. Gotta pray that it is.
What is this? Some sort of crystal?
This is the one.
I have to hit the cube, and then we have to haste instead of flee. Because we're going to get
Cornelians often say
into
that things they can't explain were left behind by Lufenia.
This tower just popped out of nowhere. So it's more of a gift than a leftover?
a thing that I have to kill
Worst
here.
gift I've ever seen. Dropping us in a room with a bloodthirsty monster? Someone in Lufenia had a serious sadistic streak.
They're testing us. Just bastards.
Okay.
Time for a change.
I'm still kind of curious as to how we can find a way to get some MP in that section so we can like flee here, but
Second crystal activated.
I don't know if it's worth it, especially because there's a lot of elevator time.
Let this be the final one, please.
Okay, so there's going to be chests to the right that I'm going to pick up, which will have gear. There's going to be a vent I need to kill, and there's a small percentage chance that the sprite that spawns out of there will start with an unavoidable ability, which will just be a time loss. So I have to pay attention very quickly what it's going to decide to do.
feels as if there's a locked door around every corner. They must really want to keep something safe.
I just got broken like immediately. Nice. I don't know what I wanted to happen, but it's whatever.
That was rough.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
It appears they've all activated. Let's investigate.
Okay, I got 2 pieces of gear. That's just gonna have to be good enough. I hope. Kinda lost a little bit of time here, but it could be better. Okay, pretty good on the gear, not gonna complain. Still under level, but that's not gonna... That's, like, unless I really detour for gear, I'm always gonna be under level here no matter what. And, like, my MP here, like, I could get, like, just enough MP to maybe do something, but, yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if that routes it in. Alright, so this one is a tricky one, guys. I'm gonna hope that I can do this clean.
It's your call, Jack.
Iron Giant has been
My
one that has
instincts
given
are
me a
telling
lot
me
of
we'll
problems
find
before,
Astos
so I'm just
behind
gonna
this
hope that we
door.
can do this good.
All I know is there's a power.
Cross the fingers. And it also comes down to me smashing my combo. Like, that's been the issue too. I don't hit the combo, so I just need to focus and nail it.
I'm ready. Ash, show me what you can do.
Excellent.
Some serious
Excellent.
weaponry possible. Unconventional, deadly.
It's just a mindless beast driven by darkness. Let's put it out of its misery.
Not off to a good start.
Okay, I saw that coming. That was my bad. I got broken. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that could have been worse. Lost a little bit of time, but that could have been worse, so we'll take it. Okay, did not get a thing here. Could have been so much worse. I did get a really solid opening on Iron Giants, which was great.
Oh.
Okay. Regalia Code, we've been pretty consistent on this one. So I don't think there's going to be too much time, especially on Behemoth. There's not much time I'll get from Behemoth. Pretty much the next section that I could potentially get time on is like the final bit of this run. So I just have to make sure I just don't make any more mistakes from here on out. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Vigilia Court has been always, I always say this, it's been pretty good for me. For Relzard, who has the world record, it's interesting because this one gives him some problems, but this one has been more or less pretty good for me. The one that gives me problems is Sunken and Grey Claw and Iron Giant. Okay, there's a couple things that we just need to be a little clean. This gets a little interesting as we go through. Gonna resonate here, go straight to this.
Jack, let's go.
Okay.
So that was generating the breath.
Astos was looking pretty rough. Not just monster, not rough, but something deeper.
Yeah, but good luck getting him to tell you why.
Takes blood for every question we ask.
That was nice.
We're doing his dirty work for him.
Hey, Jack.
Couldn't got any
we need to
better.
have a talk. Now that our crystals won't protect us from the mist, you're a liability. You depended on yours to keep you safe.
In other words, you'll be forced to do your favorite thing. Reminisce.
I will hit the cube here.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Jack.
Shut up.
Taste only.
Hey, what are we even doing here?
Killing all the
Because
monsters.
this will set up
Yeah.
my
Do
this will
this
set
for
up my
Astos?
my MP in a specific way if I haste here.
Info is that?
I get the feeling he knows lots of stuff. World affairs, history.
I need to smack skeleton here for like one hit. Thank you.
Dead end? But I think there's a way.
Yeah, I get the same vibe. Let's be the first to
I'm gonna back up to pick up a little bit of gear here.
Let's get it.
If there is any.
Nice. Down with the old, up with the, us.
I don't care about any of that crap.
If it's not chaos, killing chaos, or light and dark, who cares,
Okay.
right?
Wrong.
Pretty good
All of
so
that's
far.
just background noise. All I care about is
Finding something to replace that purpose you lost.
you got it. I need a name, something to kill. I'm nothing without a battle to fight.
So Ruthenia sends its refuse here to generate yet
Okay,
more
so far so good
darkness.
again.
Why would they want to make the stuff?
I
Just
have
haste.
the feeling I wouldn't understand, even if someone explained it to me.
This thing's more odd than stupid.
Yeah, and it even comes with guardian monsters. Not very subtle.
Oops.
Find a better match.
There. The barrier must have gone down somewhere.
Jack,
You okay? That drive inside of you was what kept you
I shouldn't
in.
have pasted there.
Now it's gone. We're worried about you.
Okay.
It's not like our job's over.
Got 7 minutes. Got 7 minutes
Fenny's
until next
darkness
fish.
is
All right.
still
It's
out
gonna be
there.
world record. No, but it's going to
stronger.
be
It's
hopefully
right for
not
once.
bad. I have to go
Jack,
-3
it's fine
for
if
world
you're
record.
rattled. Just stay on point. Remember, we got you.
My MP is a little weird.
wow. It's lovely.
I never pegged you for a nature lover.
We are going fast. There's a lot of places that I could be a little bit cleaner on, but this has been really good so far.
It's a lot of darkness for such a little thing.
We know what to do. We got a ways to go.
I didn't pick up any gear. Shit.
Now then.
What should we do now?
Get to the thing. No, be up on the haste. Okay. Did I pick up gear? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to rely on the next section to give me some gear. My axe is
see
a
in that
problem though.
tower.
I'm a little
No
concerned
idea.
about the axe.
Whatever it was, he's not telling us.
One thing's for certain. We're better off if he doesn't remember where we come from.
Okay, hopefully this place will give me some good gear here.
Look, another vent.
Let's clean it up. We've got our work cut out for us. Over there.
If I get really lucky, I get an axe. I got an axe! Oh my god, I got an axe. Well, now I don't have to be too concerned now. That's great.
All right.
I'm gonna back up for some of this gear. Oh, you're not dead. That's really weird why they didn't die.
You
Okay.
up for this? There's an enemy ahead.
Should
I know
have
you sense
fleed,
it.
but it's alright.
Dumb question. You know, let's fight. Especially to get what I want. This is the one.
I should have done this at the elevator, but
Time for a change.
Okay. lost a little time because I should have done that in the elevator, but it's okay. I'll learn my lesson.
Here it comes.
Good.
Show me what you can do.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Like a moving crystal.
Good. Gained some time, lost some time, but it's okay. What's coming up next? Terra. Okay, Terra. Pretty much the only place I'm gaining time is after this level. So this level I almost have to do exceptionally well just to keep pace. And then after this level, there's a good chance I could get some time back. I just want to stop by and see him. Oh, I appreciate it, dude. Have a good one, Almish. Thanks for passing by. I mean, I can maybe get a couple seconds here, but not too much. Because I did it pretty good last time. Man, I have to cut 1.5 minutes more than what I am doing now to get the world record. Unreal. Hey, but you know what? I am seeing lots of places that I could improve. You know, a lot of places that I could do better. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities. Oh gosh. Did I double tap? No. Oh, I fell off. Nice. I was too focused in on that one. Good. GG on my part. Okay, we're good. So I lost some time then. I thought I double tapped my foot, and then I got so distracted on that one.
Where do you think Rufenia is?
Somewhere far away, I'm sure. Not just in distance, but in time, too.
I can't even visualize.
Imagine you're a worm squirming in the mud. The Lufenians are birds soaring to the sky. They could eat you if they want, but they'll probably just cut you in halves.
Ew.
Okay.
There you are.
Don't hit me.
This'll be a breeze.
The boom!
Ash, show me what you can do.
You got it.
It's a huge headache waiting to happen.
Lives will be easier without it.
Now let's move.
What the hell?
Why is he always... Oh, I got a max! Wow, I'm getting good weapons here.
Breathe. Let's put it to good use. I think
Why a double haste?
we did it.
I'm getting really good weapons here, holy crap.
Yeah. The darkness we sensed is gone.
Oh my god, I almost fell.
Let's smash some more statues.
Okay, I go to the
Those who
right
send
for
us
this
here
next one.
are afraid of this
The right,
world
the right, the right, the right, the right.
back to their own.
Clean!
Now!
That's our Jack. I'm amazed you realized that could be broken.
I totally missed this. Let's go.
Let's knock him down.
Here it comes.
Oh, Jaw's random, yep. Pure RNG. I'm also shocked
All you got?
that I got one there, because that is very rare. I've never seen it up until right now. The amount of runs I've done, I've never seen me get an axe like that right there.
Let's go.
Never.
Is everyone still with us?
By my count, yeah, we're good. So how many statues left?
Just one. Not much longer. This is the one. What is this darkness? The
Probably
Lufenians are
lost
sending?
maybe about 3 seconds here, but that axe is really
Animals,
huge.
People, it's what caused all this madness.
They're sending it here to manufacture more.
And it's that darkness that dulled the crystal's light.
So basically, darkness makes sparkly happy world a sad gloomy world?
And what's our role in all this?
Balance is lost if the darkness grows too strong. We're regulators. Our job is to maintain equilibrium between light and dark.
This is the last statue.
Yeah.
Remember, stay vigilant.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Stand back.
That's pretty good.
Tumbling down.
Yes, I see that. Now let's try not to go down with it. We finally made it down here.
We fought to dispel the darkness as warriors of light. To save the world.
We did too good of a job. For the lieutenants.
Maybe it wasn't just getting rid of the darkness. Maybe someone was adding light as well.
That would be the princesses. Especially Sarah, I told you. No darkness lingered within the castle's walls.
Princess Sarah must have a crystal. Maybe that's part of
Oh, right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, cooperate with me, Estos. Cooperate with me. If he comes at me, it's good. If he stays away, not great.
it. Why is darkness surrounding us? What's going on?
Good. That was A plus as opposed to A plus plus.
He's reaching.
So it could have been A plus plus, but I got A plus. Again, I pretty much did Estos near perfect last with this PB run. So I have to be near perfect just to maintain time. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so that section is clean. Now it comes down to this next one where I could gain a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but I could gain some time. And it's always been giving me some issues, so I'm gonna pray that I can do that clean. I got another axe, which is great. Okay. Alright, team. Come on, come on, come on. Almost done. We have literally 3 more sections. So we have Cornelius section, we have a Chaos running section, and then we have the final boss. Not gonna be world record, probably, but I'm in line to get a PB. And I'm going to be a very happy camper if that happens. After Monday's 2-minute lost attempt. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I will do another run. We're gonna do another one. I am pumped to do another one to clean up. Like I am zoned in, man. So pre-fleeing, I was trying to pre-flee in the cutscene, but that's too dangerous because I might double tap it, so we're not gonna do that anymore.
You remember now, right? It's our job to guide him. No cold feet.
Yeah. Jack can't do this by himself. He needs us.
Agreed. That is the reason why we're all here.
Can't let him down now.
What'll happen to Cornelia?
There's also a weird section here where I still don't know what my character's facing after this cutscene.
The Warriors of Light will swoop in and save the day.
Let me see if that helps. If angling my camera backwards would help out here, because every time I've done this, like I just run into a wall after I'm done. It feels like I could save some time by just positioning my analog stick in a specific direction that I go forward. So like if I put my analog stick dead forward, up, I run into a wall. I try to compensate. I ran into the right wall. So I tried to compensate and stick and point my analog stick to the left a little bit, and then I ran backwards. So, you know, like it wasn't any help. I don't know where I'm facing after this cutscene. And I don't know until, I mean, I could just not move and then understand that next, but let me see what happens here. Okay, I'm still facing the wall, but it's not bad. At least it could be better. Should I take that arrow? No, I don't think so. Alright. Pray for me, team, that I can do this pretty solid. I think I want to go Soul Flare into
Chaos? What about you?
Soul Flare into Aramon into Ogre. I think that's the order I want to go for. Soul Flare, Aramon to Ogre. Soul Flare, Aramon to Ogre.
We're almost out of this hell. Just a little further.
I should have geared up. My bad. Okay, that was my bad. I should have geared up on the run-ups. I keep forgetting that. Okay, let's do this section. Cross the fingers I do this clean. I've never done this like clean. I've done this okay, but I've never done this clean. Pretty good. I'll take that as a win. I don't know if I can gather them better any better than that.
chaos that gnaws at this world is the final, sad end of a fallen strangers who lost their battles against darkness. You saw that when defeating the fiends.
Exactly. We aren't warriors of light, Jack. We're pawns the Lucanians unleashed in an unwilling world.
Two down.
Destined to fail time and time again. Outsiders don't belong here.
This time, Astos played his part as guide flawlessly. Until now, we've never made it this far alive. All that's left
3 down
for you to
on one
master
hit.
the darkness.
Defeat the darkness, Jack.
Darkness is our enemy, no matter what form it takes.
Why?
Damn.
How could I?
Okay. That's the best I've done that.
Jack.
So in essence, from here, it should be like that's my time. I mean, I do Dark Manifest really clean. Chaos Shrine coming up is really clean, so we're at a 2-minute gain on time. Like I shouldn't lose too much time unless I really just mess things up. Jack's such a Chad. He is a Chad. What's up, Maxwell? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so almost 2 minutes time save. So I have 1 more minute to shave off to beat Relzer. Holy crap! Cool. Oh my god. Let's go. Wow, and I know a lot of spots that I can get better too. A good amount of places that I can get even better. Unreal. Let's do this, guys. Let's chase after the world record.
We finally partitioned ourselves off from that vile, obsolete world. We cannot allow them to re-establish the connection from their end. That is why we need to keep monitoring the balance of light.
It's going pretty well, actually going amazing.
If it looks like it will
I was hoping to
crumble,
get a new
then we
PB
inject
today, and we're
darkness
gonna get a
to
new
reverse
PB
the
today,
course,
probably.
or reset the world, if need be.
I mean, you know,
If I
could still
reset
mess
the
up,
world.
but
That's not enough. I need chaos. Chaos! All the chaos there is in this cursed land.
am I engaged? I am engaged. Okay.
Time for a change. I'm ready. Ash. Jed. Neon. Sophia. You were guiding, weren't you? Setting me up. To become chaos. The Lufenians don't deserve a future. I'll use their power against them.
Okay. There's only 2 more sections here. Like literally 2 more sections till the end.
What are you doing? Jack, stop!
You bastards don't deserve the right to play God! Smash the light till only darkness remains!
What is that?
Shut up, asshole! Stand back and witness the birth of chaos! Then watch as your plans turn to dust!
Oh! Lost a couple seconds here. 141. Wow, look at that split. 144, 144, 144. That's right there. That's like exactly what I'm saying. Like, we're not saving much time there. So I only lost 3 seconds because I got kicked back from this move. Literally the only reason I lost time. Can I fall? I can't fall. Okay, and then this last section is no time save because I just literally run up to a door. 140 time save, let's go. So I gotta shave a minute 20. We got one more minute, 1 minute 20 to shave just to try to beat the record. Oh boy. It's like you have the victory, you know, of like, okay,
Reset was successful.
like we did it, but now it's like, okay, well now I gotta get better. It's like immediately you go from like celebration to like, okay, gotta get better. So I got a new time to
Sorry,
chase.
Jed.
And I think there's
Was
not
never
much
mercy
for me
to
to say
forget.
do research on. It's just execute better,
right.
and I know there's so many places I could execute better. I did get lucky.
And I should've
I'll say I got lucky because I got lucky because
Sorry to get you mixed up.
we did
in
get
all
some
this.
really good drops in the
Thanks for
latter bit that
sticking with us till
helped
the
me a lot.
end.
So that's
Sophia,
something to keep in mind.
This is our world now.
But I think I
won't let
made some
those
good adjustments
bastards use
here,
it as
and
their
we more or less got
plaything.
that secured. So hopefully we can do
Those of
better
you who
again.
love
I get,
Cornelia,
you know. So the
never
time
give
that I
up
have
hope.
to beat is 1 hour,
The
47
warriors
minutes,
of
and
light
55 seconds.
will
1 hour,
come
50,
one
1
day.
hour, 47, 55. That's Wowzer's. You can do exclamation world record to see the link and the time. But that is what we were in time. I'm so... Oh man, I'm so... Actually, wait, that's way closer than I thought. Hold on a second.